Hi, good morning. How are you today? This is Filthy Ketchup bringing it to you live and in the making. To all my new subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate each and every one of you, so thank you for being here. Democracy is dead. Yes, you heard me. Democracy is dead. It died a death when the Crime and Police Bill was rushed through Parliament yesterday, a 307-page bill criminalising protest. You will not have the right to protest. It's an anti-protest bill. And also, if you're a gypsy or a traveller, you could find yourself fined £2,500 for having a nomadic life and not being able to produce a COVID traveller's passport. We don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's as draconian as the rest of the legislation that they rushed through. It's draconian, it's unacceptable, and in a country like Britain, it's inexcusable. The draconian 307-page crime and sentencing bill was rushed through Parliament yesterday. There was a token protest from MPs, but they're not really bothered. And at the protest, against women being assaulted, women were assaulted by the police. It was a protest to protest women being assaulted by the police, so the police turned up there and assaulted the women. They were bashing them up, they were throwing them about. It was absolutely outrageous. I was disgusted. I was actually disgusted by it. When I first saw it, I thought it was a joke. But this isn't a joke. This is not a joke. Democracy is dead in Britain today. We're going to have a new regime, a capitalist regime. You're going to be able to shop and you're going to be able to work, and that's it. And if you want to have a lifestyle outside that norm, or you don't agree with that, you're going to prison. You get 3 months prison for having a nomadic life without a COVID passport. I don't even know what that means. Okay, moving on. In Atlanta today, there was a shooting across 3 Atlanta massage parlours. 8 people have been shot. They've been shot dead. A 21-year-old man has been taken into custody following these attacks. I'll stay on top of it and I'll bring you the news as I know it. There was shock, fear and dismay at the unveiling of the draconian laws and of the terrible, terrible, terrible protests that came with it when the police were assaulting women. I mean, to me, that's just disgusting. But let's move over to Atlanta. Across 3 massage parlours in Atlanta, 8 people have been shot dead. A 21-year-old man has been taken into custody. We'll see what happens. Captain Jay Baker of the Cherokee Sheriff's Department said that they cannot release his name as his identity is being protected at the moment. Okay. Now let's move on to the Twitter killer. In Japan, Takashiro Shiriashi exploited without mercy the technological and cyber dystopia of his home country to commit a series of hideous murders across Japan. He embarked on a rampage, becoming one of modern society's most illustrative examples of a spree killer. Takashiro Shiriashi had this to say when he was arrested. "There is no doubt I removed the flesh from the bodies and sprinkled it with cat litter. I disposed of the intestines and organs like garbage. I kept the bones out of fear of discovery. There is no doubt that I sliced up the body in my bathroom to destroy evidence." Takashiro said these chilling words after a killing spree killing 9 people from August to October 2017. From August to October 2017, Takashiro Shiriashi killed 9 people in his home country of Japan. Now what he would do, he would go into chat rooms and on social media sites where people were depressed or were talking about depression. And anyone who said that they wanted to end their life or they wanted to kill themselves, Takashiro was there waiting for them. They would go onto social media and then he would entice them out, get them into his flat, and then he would kill them. Takashiro Shiriashi spent 3 days taking one victim apart, and when police searched his apartment, when he was arrested, Takashiro Shiriashi, police searched his apartment and they found 240 bones, 9 heads, okay, 9 heads, 9 heads stored in toolboxes, arm bones, and 240 bones belonging to 9 other people. Takashiro Shiriashi spent 5 months waiting for trial. When he was examined at trial, he was found to be mentally stable. I don't know either. He was found to be mentally stable, but he was also found to be a very, very chilling and cold person. At the trial, he said, "I'm sorry for some of you, the girls that I liked, those families. The rest of you, I don't really care." Well, we don't really care either. He was sentenced to death in Japan, and in Japan, the sentence of death is carried out by hanging. An interesting thing to note is that in Japan, they don't tell you when you're going to be executed, they just do it. Like on the day of your execution, they come to your cell or rattle the doors or whatever they do over there, and they say, "Right, come on, today's your execution day." So you only have like an hour or so to prepare. I mean, not that I feel sorry for him, but they don't tell you when you're being executed, so he got what he deserved. Going back, that's the Twitter killer in Japan, Takashiro Shiriashi. In Atlanta, 9 people have been shot. Okay, there's an Atlanta shooter. 9 people have been shot dead in Atlanta. A 21-year-old man has been taken into custody, and I'll bring you a longer video of the Twitter killer and some other true crime cases that are interesting to me. Okay, now please remember, no matter where you are today, whether you're at home, in the office, at school, whatever you're doing, please be kind to each other. Okay, what's going on in Britain and America is terrible. Okay, we live in a climate of fear, suspicion, and doubt, but please don't let that destroy your compassionate nature. Wherever you are today, please be kind to each other, be kind to each other, be kind to yourself. This is Filthy Ketchup. Peace out.